Welcome to the NRL previews for round 12 of the 2024 season and also Indigenous round, where we're celebrating the First Nations communities who have deep bonds with rugby league and are part of the fabric at all levels of the game. I'm Renee Gartner. I'm joined by Josh Reynolds to unpack all the games this weekend. And Sunday starts with an all-Queensland affair with the Broncos and Titans. The Broncos, they're looking to make it 3 in a row after a war against Manly last week. All the boys have come off the paddock and said it was probably one of the biggest slogs that they've had. 2 stars return in Walsh and also Walters as well too. No Stags. You can expect with Origin literally knocking on the door this week, there's a couple of players in this side who are really going to turn one on. Yeah,
you're right, Garth, because they are going to lose a whole heap during Origin period. So there's going to be some guys that are going to have to step up in that time. And one guy that stepped up for them last week with an ice the one-pointer was Jock Madden. I played with Jockey at the Tigers and he's just a great kid. It's so good to see him going so well. You know, when Adam doesn't play, he's a student of the game and he's going to have to take, you know, Adam's out for a long time now, so this is his team. And it's really nice to see him step up. But having someone like Reece Walsh return to help him with that little bit of wow factor is quite nice too. So I'm looking for a really, really dominant display from a few of the younger Broncos who want to, you know, play multiple games around this Origin period.
Yep. All right, well, let's look over to the Titans and their yet another unlucky loss last week. That was against the Knights, but what do you do to not put yourselves in those, whether it be made of luck and an unlucky decision, because they're going to have to start changing that part of their game, aren't they?
They were unlucky, but you're right, Garth. It's like we shouldn't be in that position, and I feel that's just the Titans at the moment, unfortunately. You find yourself in them positions because you'll be doing, you know, for one game your defence will be great, the next game it'll be poor. The next game your attack will be great and poor. So they just haven't got it right just yet. And that's through a lot of things, you know. Halves combinations have changed a lot. They've got a 1,000 out as well, you know. Brimson finally found his way back into the spine, then he's out. The one good news they got was the backflip, which is, you know what, it's a huge thing for the club. I was talking to Tino on the weekend and he was just like, the boys want to be here. So look, I know Titans fans are hurting this year, but you can't say they haven't had a crack, but they need to fix up a few the little parts of their game, which is going to get them a few more wins towards the back end.
Well, who wins this game and where is it won? I mean, it's a pretty big opponent on the other side of the field for the Titans.
Look, it's a tough ask, but the Titans, if they're going to win, they've just got to say, look, it's a derby. It's a derby game, and we don't want to constantly be known as the little brothers, but I just don't think they can do it against this very, very strong Broncos side.
All right, well, maybe in a couple of weeks' time when they're lacking a few of their players. Well, thank you very much, Josh. Tickets for this one are actually selling out very fast, so if you want to see the match live, head to nrl.com/tickets. If you can't get to the game, though, you can watch it on Foxtel, Sky New Zealand or KO. Kick-off is at 2 p.m.